Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
It was a long weekend. A lady went shopping to a cloth store. She picked up a dress material and asked, "How much is it?" The salesman, the male salesman, smirkingly replied, "1 kiss per meter, ma'am." "Okay," she said. She took the cloth, packed me 10 meters of it. Now this salesman packed it up and with lot of expectation, anticipation, very teasingly held the packet to the pretty lady. She turned to the lady who had come with her. "My grandma will pay the bill." Fellow Toastmasters, we talk about if you want to do a thing well done, do it yourself, right? But what's important many times is delegation. Delegation really works your way. That's what Vivek was touching upon. You will really burn out. So to me, it is the choice you make, the decision you take differentiates you from the ordinary. You know this classic story, right? When you are at a railway interchange, the track interchange. Now you have to make a choice. There are 2 tracks. On one track which is operational, there are dozens of children playing. On the other track which is not in use, there is one boy silently playing there. Now you have to, the train is approaching and you need to now make or change the track. Which track would you let the train go by? Any answers? Single child? Well, they say majority of the people do think that way. There are a lot of theories behind this. One of them, it says, the track which is operational, there are many children playing there and they might be aware that a train is gonna come anyway here. Correct? So there are always a chance that the children will run away as the train is approaching. On the other track, the child, this one small child there, right? He for sure is playing there thinking this is an unused track. So you are actually destroying it. Second thought, if you go by that track, assuming that you are killing only one child, right? The track which is unused might be, which is unoperational, might be fully damaged. You are putting the entire passengers under risk. Correct? On our daily lives, we come across so much of dilemmas. Making the right choice. As Vivek rightly mentioned, today you have made a choice of coming here, and I'll tell you, this decision of yours will change your life for the guests who will come here for the first time. A man named Dr. Ralph C. Smedley in 1924 made the choice of dreaming or to make communication a worldwide reality, and today there are millions of people who have benefited from the Toastmasters meeting, right? Typical Toastmasters meeting, we have 3 sessions. We call it as a prepared speech session. Thomas Alva Edison has said, if you are failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. So with this motto, typically, members come here based on guidelines, we give prepared speeches. Now, what is very unique about Toastmasters is something called as evaluation. Right? That is when actually you really get the feedback and you make the choice of accepting or not accepting. But definitely that is a mirror for you for your improvement. They say middle age is when the narrowness of the waist and the broadness of mind interchange. Okay? Right? But this gentleman today, who is the general evaluator, he still has got a narrow waist, broad shoulders, and whatnot. Right? He's got more than 16 years experience in IT industry, but he has made a choice. I don't know what to call them. Ecopreneurs is something you coin. So next time Vivek will come up with something else. He has named his company as Ninniche. Google it later. Well, please put your hands together for our general evaluator today, Mr. Ayappa. He will explain or actually also introduce the tag team today. Yeah, please.
Thank you so for that wonderful introduction.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my distinguished guests. So, me being the general evaluator of the day, my job is to evaluate the entire session from the starting to end and give the report at the end of the meeting. So, my team has a RAS today, RAZ. Any guesses? Exactly. My team consists of timer, accounter, and grammarian. Timer is Rita D'Souza. Could you please spell out your roles and responsibilities?
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
Stop says the red light. Go says the green. Get ready says the yellow, blinking in between. We know what they say. We know what they mean. We must obey them, even the queen. During the course of the meeting, I will record and keep note of the time taken by all speakers and role takers. When I show the green card, it indicates qualifying time. The yellow card indicates time running out, and red card means time is up. I will be back at the end of the meeting to present my final report. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita. The accounter is Toastmaster Alok Sinha. Could you please read out the roles and responsibilities?
I have used to ask already. So that is my job actually. As an accountant, I will be listening to all the catch words and the pauses that you will be using in your speech. I am making a note of all these in my report here, and I am going to present it at the end of the session.
Thank you, Alok. Today's grammarian is Toastmaster Zareen. Could you please read out the roles and responsibilities?
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
As a grammarian, I am responsible for introducing the word of the day. Today's word is protean, which means it's changeable and it takes different forms or versatile. One example of the usage of protean is George is a protean actor who is capable of playing numerous characters. I shall be noting the number of times you'll be using the word of the day and who all will be using it. I will record those participants who I will comment on the use of the English language throughout the course of our meeting. I am watching for the 7 sins of grammar, which include double negatives, double comparisons such as more smarter, extra words, incorrect verb tense, confused adjectives and adverbs, inappropriate pronoun use, and disagreement of subject and verb. I will also make note of the good usage of the English language. I will present my report during the evaluation portion of today's meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Zareen. I'll present my report at the end of the meeting. Back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Epa. Let's give a big round of applause. He's going to be back here at around 8:10. So the first speaker today, well, before calling the speaker, let me introduce